What's good, Dragon Ball fans? It's your boy, Studio MacGyver, coming at you one more time on my channel. This video is about Tien, a character from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and even Super. I'm basically going to explain my thoughts on why I think he's one of the most underrated characters. He is one of my favorite of all time. He's in my top 3. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Excuse me if I get a little upset. It's just my frustration with the way he is being used in the current series. And I'm talking about Dragon Ball Super right now when I say current. Let's begin. Tien is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated characters because if you knew all of his techniques, if you knew all of his moves, if you were familiar with any, and I mean any of the ones he did in Dragon Ball, then you would probably agree with what I'm saying right now. He was one of the coolest characters, and I felt that when Dragon Ball Z came into play, he kind of started to fall off, and then even worse, when Dragon Ball Super came around, he just basically completely fell off the fucking map. Excuse my French, but it's true. Toriyama, I love you, man. You are a god, but I feel that there are some changes that must be made. That third eye that he has actually had some use in the Dragon Ball series. And that's kind of why I'm a little frustrated with his character development after Dragon Ball. That third eye was capable of watching somebody use a technique, and after watching that technique being used, he could duplicate or learn that technique just by seeing it. So just by looking with that third eye, he then could master that technique. He did that with the Kamehameha. He never trained to use the Kamehameha. He saw it one time, and after seeing it one time, he mastered it. I mean, just that one technique, just that one gift alone right there was enough to sell me as him being one of the baddest. I mean, this guy was amazing. He was training to be an assassin. He was actually evil for a short time in the Dragon Ball series, but he was just badass, man. I mean, he did Yamcha so dirty. Sorry, Yamcha fans. But anyway, yeah, his moves, his techniques, all of that. I mean, I can't say enough about those. How cool they were. And the Four Witch technique, which was a move where it was basically the transformation. He would actually grow arms, 2 extra arms out of his back. I thought that was pretty cool when I first saw it. But the last technique, and definitely not the least, was and is the Tri-Beam. The Tri-Beam, and then there's the Neo Tri-Beam. The Neo Tri-Beam, which he uses his life force into the technique to inflict devastation on impact. I mean, that move is just so nasty. He almost killed Nappa with it. I'm sure you guys saw where he had Cell in that hole and to buy some time basically for the androids to get away. I mean, if he could master that move, imagine how dope that would be. I mean, that's his very own move. That's like Goku's Kamehameha wave, but nobody else can use it. Like, this is one move that nobody has duplicated, nobody can, nobody will. He's the only one who knows how to use it. That is his. That is like, even though they stole the solar flare from him or whatever, and everybody's using the solar flare or whatever, that's cool, but you're not gonna see anybody else using that Tri-Beam. It's just not gonna happen. I think that's one of the dopest moves in the series. Also, I really do. Look, I don't care what anybody says. Tien is one of the best characters in the series to me. That's my opinion. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that feel that same way, or at least feels as if he should be used more than what he's been used for. I mean, to be honest with you, man, he's been non-existent. Like, I don't even know where he's at. He's one of the only characters I know who trains 24/7 around the clock. Always training. But he's nowhere to be seen. I mean, Toriyama, that's my only beef with him. Some of the other characters, the lower tier characters like Tien and some of the other guys or whatever, not being utilized at all. Now, we all know Yamcha retired, he gave it up. I mean, couldn't cut it, whatever, and that's fine, you know. But a character like Tien, a serious character, a character who always is in the mix if he needs to be. He's always that guy who, no matter what the opponent does or who the opponent is, he's still gonna step up to that challenge and try to do what he can do to help out. He did it with Nappa, he did it with Cell, and he even did it with Majin Buu. So I mean, come on, Toriyama. All I'm asking is, in the Dragon Ball Super saga, please just give him a little love, man. Come on. I mean, I haven't seen him since the Resurrection of F arc. I haven't seen him since. I don't know where he's at. I mean, when the show starts, he's all in there with the rest of the team. But then when the show starts, he's nowhere to be found. Not even a quick mention. I mean, nothing. I don't know what's going on. He's probably at the waterfall training like usual. But at least let us know that. You know, I mean, like I said, there's so much that can be done with his character, I think, in this series. I mean, he could go to the time chamber and train. He could master, you know what I'm saying, his Neo Tri-Beam. There's so many things you can do with this character in this series. And it's not being done, it's not being utilized. Like I said, I don't know where he's at. I don't know what's going on with him. And it kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. You know, it's basically Super Saiyan heavy. But don't get me wrong, Vegeta's one of my other favorite characters. He's one of the top 3. But like I said, we see the Saiyans all the time. Let's give a little love. Let's sprinkle a little bit of love on the humans. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Even Krillin's mark ass is getting some love. I'm sorry to all the Krillin fans out there. But out of all the humans, Yamcha and Krillin, Master Roshi, or Chaozu, you know, Tien is, come on, we all know Tien is the best. Come on, let's keep it real. We all know Tien is the best. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Do you agree? Do you think that Tien is a cool character? Do you think he should be used more in Dragon Ball Super? Or do you think he should just still sit up under that waterfall and train for nothing? You tell me. Peace.